Hey, Ann. Ken, how are you? Robert, good morning. Ian, Ryan, nice. 55 on TLT. Okay, that sounds good. I'm hanging in there. It's been a long week. I'm ready for the weekend. And I rarely say that. It sure is a chess set. I am. Not much. It's T-Buzz. Yep. Yep. Right. No. Right. Mm-hmm. Oh, that's always nice, Don. Hey, David. Roger's coming in right now.
Good day, good day, good day. Ooh, it's so early today. Not a lot of people here. I wonder if it's the holidays or what. We got Glenn, Peter, uh, RV Hannings. Good morning, Tara, Robert, Leslie. Good morning. What a squeeze we just saw. Woo! What a squeeze. Good morning, Melanie, Greg. Let's get this party started. Can you make sure, Matt, um, that everything went out?
Yep.
Let me see the Telegram channel. Yeah, that went out at about 10:40. Uh,
I got my email.
you got your email. All right. Well, I guess everything went out. I'll just give it a few minutes like I always do. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Cyrus says my trade on TLT made a profitable day for me so far. Well, good. Good. Murma says my Amazon Pro Trader pick that I missed closing turned into a swing that I closed for 775, $600. That's good. You grab all those, Matt.
Mm-hmm.
Meanwhile, I'll go ahead and share my screen with you guys and we'll kind of go through this right here. Wow, the room is really light today. I wonder if people are just playing hooky. Hey, Jason, how are you? Usually, but it is Friday. We usually have close to 200 by that time. Oh, there's another webinar? Who's doing a webinar? Who's the rascal that's doing a webinar right now? Nate and Jack are doing a webinar, huh? Are they finishing up pretty soon or are they just getting started? Oh, they're just starting. All right. Cam is also on. Look at that. Well, it is what it is. We'll just have to persevere and give you guys free trades. You'll have to choose free trades or webinar. Hey, Marty, how are you? We'll be starting in about 2 minutes. Louis, how are you? Now I'm going to ask you guys an interesting question. I just signed out of War Room with Brian and made $2,000 already. Signed out of War Room with Brian. Dalton, I don't know what you're talking about. War Room, what is the War Room? Who's Brian? Do you know what he's talking about, Matt?
Nope.
Dalton's iPad. What are you talking about? Turn the switch off. Yeah, we're dedicated here. Steve says the volume on my iPhone is never loud enough to hear and made this comment over several sessions. Any chance you can accommodate me and turn it up on your end? Steve, it's pretty loud on our end. It is pretty loud on our end. You're welcome, Tony. You go ahead and grab that from Tony, too. Yeah, the room's filling up. Murmis is here. We'd rather be here. Tony up 33%. Yes, another service. Yeah, I don't know what that service is. By the way, how did you guys do on that's good, Brett? How did you guys do on TLT, the trade I gave you yesterday? I mean, I gave it to 400 people in this room. Anybody take that trade? Let's just get some feedback and then we'll get started. Ken said it's a monument trade. Daniel says good. Ivan says hello. Missed the webinar, so I missed the trade. All right. Thomas, $285. Brian, 55%. I'm hoping more than 2 people took it. Ray says should have bought more. All right. Art says did okay on TLT. Art, everybody made about 50 to 55%. I don't know what your definition is okay on TLT, but 71% from Dom. It should be about 55%. It opened up about 55% if you followed what I said yesterday. That's better than okay. Didn't get filled where you wanted to. Got busy working, missed it. That's what I got. 59. Yeah, 55 was the average. Rado took 59. I don't know about you guys, but every time I can make 55% overnight, 40%, that's it's pretty good. Pretty good. You grab all of those, Matt. Oh, I see you're doing that. Kirk says, I did well, 55. Frank says, if you have time, would you say a few words about NVIDIA development after the split? What you think? I think NVIDIA is going to keep going up. And it wasn't SMH, it was TLT. All right. Well, I hope. Well, the truth is only half the room is full right now. There was 400, now there's only 200 in there. So we'll see what people say. I was on my way home from cruise ship, missed most of the day. You snooze, you lose. All right. So what is the market doing today? The market broke out hard and fast. I was very skeptical about this breakout. Good, Kirk. Made good money on oil this morning. Good. Didn't need a spread trade. Yeah. The truth is, I know a few that took just the spread trade and the regular trade. They both made about 55%. Thank you, John. You too. All right. So let's talk about the market. This morning, I wrote a Telegram alert and saying how I'm very skeptical we're going to get past this level right here because volume is low and it's Friday and there's no major catalysts right now. Well, we got squeezed. This is a squeeze. This is just a big fat squeeze. Nothing more than that. All right. And we're back to where it was. Because I'm pretty sure people were like, Roger, how come you're not putting on trades here? How come you're not putting on trades here? And I said, be patient. Be very, very patient. Yeah, 1 second. We got to be very, very, very patient. Now, with this downside, we'll be able to see which stocks are really, really strong. PM says, Roger, you didn't post the link on Telegram. Really? Huh. That could be it. You know what? Yeah, there's a link. It says Roger Scott VIP room. It's there. It's there. It's there. It's there. It's all there. All right. I didn't get it on Telegram. Steve, it's there. It came at 10:40, and there is a link. There is a link. Okay. All right. So the market came back. We're now back in this range. There's a lot of value here. So when you see a value area, you could see that there's a lot of shorts right here. A lot of drama. Yeah, a lot of drama in the market. We're, by the way, just FYI, we're right at the VWAP right now. And I'm just going to quickly check and see which stocks are really strong right now. Let me just really quickly take a look here. Forward is really strong right now, and it's almost at the 50-day moving average. What are you guys talking about? Um, Don Brown, you're looking at the wrong Telegram channel. We posted on the free Telegram channel. All right. Um, 20. 1 second. I want to put on a quick trade. 1 second. 1 second. All right. All right. Wanted to do that really quick. Would have been nice to hold forward when you called it. Yeah, it's getting too close to the 50-day. Plus, we made money on it. Um, Forward's looking good. See, the stocks with relative strength right now are the stocks you want to be looking at. Those are the big stocks you want to be looking at right now. There's some strong stocks for you. ABT strong, but it's hitting right at the 50-day moving average. Las Vegas Sands is strong. Win is strong. Yeah, that's what I just said, Paul, right below the 50-day. I like JP Morgan quite a bit in these areas. There's some I like financials, energies. I'll tell you what I'm really liking right now. But I'm not loving the stock market. I think we're going to be just kind of in a little bit range bound today. I would be focused on stocks right now that are making really strong moves or held on really well during this down cycle, which we just had. Um, Now, as far as sectors, let's quickly go through sectors. I know it's Friday and I don't want to keep you guys here forever. And I know it's summer. Good, good. Bottom line is I hope that I've been guiding you guys in the right direction, not giving you some cockamamie trading advice. Yeah, there's a lot of cockamamie stuff out there. There's a lot of shenanigans out there. Uh, Basic materials kind of wedged. Uh, Industrial wedged. Utilities are coming down a little bit. XLC just kind of, thank you, Paul. Tech is not our friend today. I still like healthcare. Consumer discretionary is, not bad, not good. I'm getting excited about energies again. I am getting excited about energies again. I'm sort of getting excited about consumer staples again. And I'm actually getting a little bit excited about financials again. Why am I getting excited about financials? Because they've been basing pretty good here and they're right on that moving average and they look like they're going to come up. Same thing with energies. Energies looks like they want to come back up to this range. Um, Healthcare has been just really, really strong, and healthcare is not interest rate dependent. And consumer staples are pretty dependent. And if tech takes a dump, they should give us upside. So I just kind of wanted to show you all that um, before we get into the goodies today. Now, as far as the overall market is concerned, you guys all know what happened this morning. Um, the employment data was really, really solid. There's absolutely nothing wrong with the employment report. Basically, ADP and Jolts were not giving us correct information. And next week, 1 second. And next week we have, where is my? Oh, here it is. I've got too many screens here. That's my problem. Too many screens. Steve says I hate to whine, but I have a brand new iPhone that's plenty loud. However, I can hear. and on either my phone or Android. Never have been. Maybe do a mic check. Hey guys, I want to ask you guys. Can you guys hear me? Can you guys hear me well? All right, I'll do a mic check. Let me go to my Zoom real quick. Here's my Zoom. Let me go to settings. Let me go to audio. Test, test, test. Steve, my mic is almost clipping. My sound is literally almost perfect. I mean, it's about as perfect as you're going to get it. And by the way, I haven't adjusted anything in a long time. So I haven't changed anything. It's the same settings. All right. So there are about 30 people just responded that they hear me perfectly. So there you have it. There's your mic test. And in the morning, by the way, I use my home mic. So I use a totally different setup. So if you don't hear me on my morning call either, it's a double whammy. Yeah. All right. It's on your end. All right. All right. Just wanted to make sure. Just wanted to make sure. All right. All right. So let's go back to the broad market right now. We're consolidating right now. We're not really doing, we made a new high today, but there's no volume. There's no support coming in for the market. Matter of fact, if you look at the volume today, if you look at the volume today, and I'm using professional sound, I mean, I'm using studio quality. I'm using a DLR, I mean, a DLR mic. I'm using real professional sound quality. I'm going through a real mixing board. You shouldn't have any sound problems. Matt, on the other hand, no, just kidding. Matt's using the same thing. He just speaks quietly. That's when he speaks. So I think we're going to consolidate. I think this is quite a bit for the market. I think we're going to consolidate. I don't think we're really going to drop a lot today. I don't think we're going to go up a lot today. We're going to have to pick stocks that have a really good volume, or I mean, relative volume, or decent volume, and um, not expecting fireworks. Not expecting fireworks. We may test the upper area a little bit, but I really like this pullback quite a bit. And hopefully you guys took advantage of the trade that I just gave you in the trading pit. All right. Would you take profits fast today? Depends, Gaston. Depending on how we do second half of the day. Depending on if we start rallying towards the high of the day. My big concern was not getting stuck on the wrong side of the market this morning before this report. And this report was a lot more important than usual. Why? Because employment started becoming into question. Look at TLT here. We didn't just go down, we gapped. We gapped. Do you see that? And that's why all of you rascals made money uh, in that's why you guys made money on the TLT spread. And if you didn't make money on the TLT spread, then you did something wrong, or you just didn't listen to me, or you didn't take it. Period. Ugh. Art says, can you explain function of indicators and time period and layout shown? Not right now, no, but I'll gladly give it to you, Art, if you want it. Thanks, Paul. All right. There's really not much here. It's I basically have the 50 day, the 100 day, and the 200 day. I have the 15 day and the 8 day. I have the Hakinashis here, which really don't need these indicators. I don't even know why we have them here. Yeah, we don't really need indicators on Hakinashis. And here I just have the 8 day and the 3 day on the intraday for crossovers and the Hakinashis. That's all it is. So nothing spectacular. Yeah, nothing spectacular going on here. Okay. Morning, Richard. So let's talk about stocks. Now, guys, here's the deal today. It's Friday. It's Friday afternoon. It's summer. The markets are, as you could see right here, the markets don't have a lot to them right now. Let me go 5 minute. You could see we went up here, we went down. This is yesterday's level. We're now below yesterday's level, and we're just kind of sitting there. Just kind of sitting there. Sorry, Angie, I did give it here. I told you I gave you a trade. Next week is more unpredictable for me, Cyrus. But we'll get to next week. Right now, this is what I was trying to tell you, and I wrote you a telegram. This right here, just a complete trap. Just a complete trap. No problem, Angie. I think we're going to stay around here, maybe come around. We're right at the VWAP right now, but we don't have volume. Look at volume. Volume is on the SPY today, 10 million contracts. Right, Eric? What a day. 10 million contracts. Look how volume has been coming down. Now, summer has a lot to do with this. It does, but not as much as you would think. It shouldn't be this low. There's not as much institutional um, at the right. Okay, I'll here. My picture's now not on even on my screen. Well, we already had a V bounce once. I think we'll have another one, but or we may just go down. I honestly don't think we're going to do much today because of this. There's a lot of value here. There's a lot of I'm looking at it. And there's a lot of value here. I think we're just going to come around here, maybe flirt with the top again. That's why today you need to make sure and pick stocks that have really good relative strength. And what I did a few minutes ago, and I have no idea how the trade is going to work out, but I was waiting while we were going here. And then as we were going down, I started looking for stocks that were holding up the best. And for that, I used this little thing and I put it on 5 minutes and I just started going down the list. And if anybody took the trade in the pit, if you look to the left, you could see exactly where that trade is right now. We practice what we preach around here. No monkey business. Isn't that exactly what I taught you guys? Literally, like literally what I taught you guys. That's how we do it. Now, again, I have no idea if the trade is going to work out or not, but that's how we do it. Okay. That's how we play that game. All right, let me just put this back in its place. It's all good, Angie. It's all good. We're not going anywhere, you know. All right, so let's now go through our list. I'll start with the short stocks and then I'll go through the long stocks. Okay, guys? 5 minute chart. Hey, T-Buzz, what's up? I'm live right now. What's going on? No, not really. What is it? Yeah. Now we're talking. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I expected you to have. Told you. So we talked about it yesterday. All right, sorry about that, guys. T-Buzz had to tell me some important stuff here. Um, sorry about that, guys. Average 600% on SPY daily. Uh, sorry about that, guys. So this stock right here, stop loss right here, about this level, about low 180s. I don't know how spready it is. Remember, I don't look at the options here. I just look at the stocks. You would have to, this is just not enough time, especially with the weekend coming up, you know? 1 second, 1 second. Let me, 1 second. There we go. All right. So now I could talk about the trade that we just closed in the trading pit. So let me give you guys a little context, okay? Market was coming down here, right? I was looking at the strongest stocks. Now I can give you the full Monty. We were looking at this, and on a 5 minute basis, look what the second strongest stock is. So what did Uncle Roger do? He pulled a Scooby-Doo. He says go long Nike at 11:09. And then I told you to take quick profit on Nike at 11:22. We got out in at 95.17 and out at 95.55. Does anybody have any complaints, tribulations, problems, or issues with what I just did? In how many minutes? in 10 minutes flat. And at 90, I transposed it. I wrote wrong price. Sorry about guys. I'm trying to multitask. Nice. Good, good, good. All right. I hope there's no complaints, uh no, people are happy. All right. All right. All right. So our stop loss will go right here, 181.30. Quite a bit, but we got to do what we got to do. I may want to get back in for a swing. If it pulls back, I may want to get back for a swing. Puts, we would go right here to the seven. No, we can't. Too spready. We'd go right here to the 170 put. We'd buy the 170 put. And good, good, good. It's good. Uh, and then we would sell the 160 put July 19th. Although honestly, I think you may want to, no, it's actually holding on to the bottom really well. There could be some follow through here. You may want to wait for this towards the end of the day. That's what I would do in case it starts filling. If it doesn't start filling this gap, then it's probably a good trade. All right. You see, guys, look at all the work you're making Matt do. When he has to come back, he has to book all these trades. James, if I give this trade as a swing trade, look, let me show you something mystical happening on Nike right now. It's in a gap. It's in the gap. The only problem is it's about to hit the 100 so for a swing, I'd rather buy it a little bit higher, but it's in a gap. So I never ever pick a stock for a day trade if I don't like it as a swing trade. Yes, I could move the option chain. Okay. All right. All right. So let's continue. DBX. I would put my stop right here around the 2250 level. It's not that far away. Um, and then we would go 21 days out to June 28th. Spready, very, very spready. Very, very spready. We can't work on this. I did move it to the left. You mean you wanted me to move it here to the right? I mean, you guys got to, I only have so much screen here. Right, left, up, down. Tell me where you want me to move it, but I'll move it to the right, okay? I'll move it right here. This is the 5 minute Hakanashi. I had it on the daily because I don't use the daily, but I moved it to the right now. You want me to move it? Tell me if you guys want me to move it or just leave it as is. Oh, nice breakdown on SYM. Stop loss right here at about 40.80. Bottom left. That's what I thought. That's what I thought was the best place for it right here. Because I don't use this. Yeah, I'm just going to leave it right here. Stop loss right here at about 41-ish. We would be looking at 21 days out. We would be looking at 74 delta, 40 puts, expiring June 28th. All right. Yeah, I'm leaving it as is. Yeah, it's on the bottom left right now. That's where I'm leaving it right now. I'm not touching it. OZK, we talked about the stock a few days ago. Never heard of it before, by the way, but I don't care. Looks great to me. All right. Stop loss right here at about 41. No, Matt went to get lunch. He'll be back speaking in a minute. It doesn't seem familiar at all. You're right, Bodine. 21 days to go, 74 delta, 42 put. right here, 147.16. Yep. Yep. 97.80. Yeah, exactly, Frank. A lot of people are late to the party. I typically give the exit signal a little bit late, a little bit earlier, and typically we see more, typically, not always, but we see more follow through. That's because people don't get to it in time. And I know you guys take a little more time to get into the trade. That's right, Ken. Do we have any problems, any objections, any turbulations with the Nike trade I gave in the pit, by the way? Site. All right, good. All right, good. All right, that's what I'm talking about. But you know, there's going to be that one problem, one person that you guys, we've had a lot of losers in the pit lately, right? All right. This one doesn't have good options. It's way spready. Yeah. Next one, MGA. Yeah, this would be a good time to get out of it. MGA. Like I said, if you guys know of a program that's better than the trading pit and or has better accuracy, I'd love to meet that person. You missed everything, Matt. You did. We took profit on Nike. You got a lot of things to thank you, sir. 45.74, 42 days out. We'll go to 67 Delta, 45 put on MGA. WBS. Ugh, what a stinker. Yeah, QQQ's coming right up for the second time. And by the way, look where it bounced. I mean, SPY, look where it bounced. No problem. Thank you, Deb. Nice. Yes, we definitely need to get someone to give Matt lunch. It would save me time. Can you go back and fill all those Nike accolades? Yeah, VWAP, 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 and VWAP again. Tell me that VWAP class was not gold, pure gold. Good. 43, 46, 86 Delta, 45 put. And last but not least, to the short side, I need to check something. Nice, nice, Richard. All right. BC right here, stop at about 80. We'll go 42 days. We just don't have a choice now. And they're spready. They're just do this one, 66 Delta, 80 put if you want this one. And I would put my stop right at the 15-day EMA. We took profit too soon on Nike, just saying good things I love to have, just saying. Yeah, remember PM, a lot of folks take profits later. My goal here is not to maximize my gains. My goal is to give you guys winning trades. Christopher says, I have data miner, trading pit, pro trader. I never match what you get from pro trader scan because I don't think match your selection. You need to call Cam White and customer service live and schedule an appointment with them. They're running a little bit behind right now, but you can get it done. Remember what I say. All my day trades are swings. If I wouldn't trade it for a swing, I wouldn't trade it for a date. There you go. Nice, Kirk. Nice. And BSX is moving up too. And BSX is actually, oh, by the way, I gave you guys this stock a few days ago. I don't know if you guys did it or made money on it or not, but I hope you did. All right. Stock list to the long side. Amazon. Amazon, definitely on my list right now. I like Amazon a lot right now. Let's go to calls. Go about 21 days out. Actually, go about 28 days out. 79 Delta, right here, 180 call, right there. It's a little more on there, Brian, because it's a swing. Yeah, it's a good question. It's a swing, so there's more upside. Let's just put it that this way. Matt is managing that trade, and he likes to uh, just I would stay with it. All right, let's continue. Uh, Taiwan Semiconductor. I really like the stock a lot. Oh, Amazon stop? That's easy. Right here. It's a good question. You could use the 50-day, but I wouldn't. It's too close. I would probably put it right about 178-ish because we're very close to the area. I really like this trade quite a bit. About 28 days to go. Yeah, so let's continue. We already talked about Amazon. Taiwan Semiconductor, we're looking at 21 days to go. 71 Delta, 157.50 calls. Prudential. I like Prudential right now. I do. I like financials right now. I do. I thought I gave you a stop for this. It's right here. It's the 15-day EMA, which is right at around 156. Prudential. The 50-day moving average would be the stop at about 115. Dean, you call customer service. Cam will show you exactly how it works. And remember, Matt is still finalizing the VWAP scanner. Am I correct in saying that, Matt?
Yep.
Yeah. So take it easy on that. Give us a little time. It wasn't even supposed to be part of the course. Um, I would put my stop here at the 50-day, 115. I would go about 42 days out and I would go to the 68 Delta, 115 call. Honeywell. You know, Matt, we talked about this stock a few days ago. You know that?
Yeah, we did.
Can you give Steve the link to the YouTube link, please, right now so he can watch the recording? Right here at about 204-ish. 28 days out, 75 Delta, 205 calls. They're a little expensive, so you may want to do a spread by actually, let's see. If you go 21 days out, they're not that spready. You can go to 78 Delta right here at 205, call for 720, 760. You can work that. Remember, volume is low. It's very easy to manipulate markets today. Well, it's not just Matt, John. It's Brian and Matt. Brian is a machine too. Brian is sending him all that code and working with him. So you got to give big thanks to Brian. 21 days to go. 76 Delta, 42 call right here. Stop loss right here at about 40. I like pins right now. I do. Pins. Doesn't make me feel like I'm on pins and needles. This is a beauty. Look at this stock. This is you know what, Matt? Make a note of this for I asked you yesterday to make a note for top alpha stock. I think it was Micron. I circled it. It was Micron. M O and
No, it was SKX.
ah, I guess I'm a little too late to the party on that one. Um, right here, right below the 15-day EMA, about 46, maybe even a little lower, 45. 28 days to go. It's a grinder. 75 right here, about 46. Procter Gamble, defensive, defensive. Right here below this pivot, below all this noise at about 164.20. 21 days out. Be careful here. We're getting a little too far from the EMA. Be careful on this one. I like the other one better. I like MO better. But 76 delta, 165 call right here. 21 days to go. GDX, yeah, I'm looking at GDX. I would stay away from gold right now. I would stay away. I don't know what's happening, but I would stay away from it right now. I don't like this at all. That's a red flag right there. Big red flag. Lockheed Martin is not. 50-day would be a perfect stop loss for this trade. Probably would want to swing it too. All the moving averages, it looks good right now. Uh, we got 21 days to go. We'll do a spread with 475 versus the 475 versus 465. Excuse me, 465 versus 475. So we buy the 465 and sell the 475. That's what we would do there. Yeah, I don't follow that, Greg. I don't follow that. I'm just looking at the 50-day moving average. It tells me everything I want to know and then some. All right, Matt, go through seasonality. I hope you guys have a great weekend. If you have any questions at all, don't send me customer service. RTX, let's see. Looking fantastic. Fantastic. We talked about it yesterday and maybe even this morning. All right, Matt is going to do seasonality. You guys have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. If you need anything relating to trading markets, send me an email to rogerscott.com. Oops. Otherwise, have a great weekend, and I will see you all on Monday. And I hope, oh, thank you. Thank you, Hannah. I appreciate it. And I hope you all have a great weekend. And Omar made $220 on Nike. Hey, you know what? In 10 minutes, it's not that bad. You're welcome, guys. Matt, go ahead and take over the screen. I'll stop my share. And
Yep. All right. It's Friday, so we get the week ahead. Here it is. Kind of mixed, actually. But the indexes over here, bottom right, Dow SPY, QQQ, those are pretty strong. Energy's weak. Basic materials are weak. Industrials, not great. But tech is strong. Communication looks strong. Financials, healthcare, consumer discretionary. Utilities, more bullish than bearish. Here's your sectors to the long side. Profit factors are still bad, but there is some improvement in few consumer staples getting better. So is utilities and consumer discretionary. We'll still ignore that. That win rate is just unacceptable. On the short side, profit factors are still high. Accuracy to the short side, high on industrials, basic materials, maybe communication. But again, four trades. What are we really going to take from that? Not much. Here is the 10-day hold. Accuracy is terrible. Profit factors are still terrible. So overall, not a good time to be holding seasonally. Sure can. 72 to the long side, so market momentum is weak. $167 to the short side, so that's coming up. And 10-day hold is still abysmal. 19 trades to 70, 80 stocks to 60, just bad. Let's check on the profit factors. Still losing money on 423 out of 550 on a 10-day hold. So it's really not good. Someone asked for gold. Get these sorted. All right. GLD, not a great long. A better short, but not awesome. What does 10-day hold tell us? Bad. Seasonality is bad. 0.37 profit factor, very low accuracy. So if you were to short it, you would have made money 71.5% of the time on a 10-day hold. APD, rough. Yeah, better to the short side. Tesla, uh, Roger is not a fan of Tesla right now. Uh, Seasonally, it says it's not bad. The chart doesn't looks horrible though. All right. I think that's all of them. All right, then I'm going to jump out of here. Have a great weekend, everyone. See you all on Monday.